is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series, Wake Up and Live. Now we've spoken about the esoteric and the spiritual and waking up and consciousness and God and meditation and mindfulness and all these wonderful things. And our essences are always pulling us in that direction. Wonderful. But let's come down to earth with awakening. Yes, all these other things are magnificent. And awakening is unbelievably practical. It's unbelievably practical. You won't burn yourself on the stove, you won't get into car accidents, your relationships will improve, your health will improve. On this physical level, forget all the esoteric stuff. Yes, you will be happier and more joyful, but you will also sleep in peace. You'll do one thing at a time. You think you're doing 3 things at a time. You think you're turning the stove on, you're scrolling something on the phone, and you're getting the toast out, which is burning. You think you're doing them all at once. Your hand's on the phone, your hand's on the thing, and you're thinking about the toast, and you burn your hand on the stove because you're asleep. As you awaken, you realize that what you were doing was simply thinking about the phone, the stove, the phone, the toast, the stove, the phone. These 3 things were bouncing around. You weren't thinking about 3 things at once. You can't. They were all present, but you were bouncing between them. You will just simply be awake. You'll say, okay, toast first, phone if necessary second, or stove second, whatever's practical. It's incredibly practical. And you'll do them in the order with the mindfulness, and you won't burn yourself on the stove. The car accident, you won't cause the car accident. Okay, other people can drive dangerously, but in your mindfulness, you'll have avoided the dangerous situation. You won't drive your car in a pack. That's being asleep. People drive their cars. Sometimes you have to, but they drive their cars with people on both sides, behind them on both sides, in front of them on both sides. There's no space. If you're awake, you drive as much as possible with no one on either side, no one close to you anywhere. Where's the accident going to come from? Well, the car could malfunction, I guess. That doesn't happen very often these days. Mindfulness, awake, meditation, all these things, they have pure practical application in your life. You will be better at work. You will be a better brother, husband, sister, aunt, wife. You will be healthier in body, in mind. You will actually be fully healthy finally as you fully awaken. You'll be healthy, and to the extent there are things you can't control, you damaged your shoulder when you were 12 and it didn't heal yet. Even that might heal, by the way. But to the extent it's there, it won't bother you nearly as much. It won't bother you at all, really. You will practically, in your life, you'll shop more efficiently. You'll sleep with ease and peace. You'll do whatever it is that's necessary, as is necessary, in the way that's necessary, with joy and calmness. Your practical life will just work so much more smoothly. It's not just esoteric, wow, we're sitting on a mountain somewhere feeling this incredible oneness with the universe. Fantastic, that too. Wash your bowl. I don't know if you saw that video, but the Zen master, the disciple says, Master, how do I find enlightenment? And the master says, have you eaten? And the disciple says, yes, master. And the master says, wash your bowl. He says, wash your bowl. Wash your bowl. Practical. And to the extent that disciple goes forth and absolutely mindfully and practically pays attention in his awakeness to washing that bowl, to that extent is he doing his work, is he unfolding his awakeness, is he becoming joyful in the washing of the bowl. Practical and beautiful. Stay with us, waking up and living.